Hey guys, welcome back to another cartoon commentary. We're going to be watching episode 3 of Transformers Robots in Disguise, the 2015 cartoon series, not the old early 2000s one. So yeah, I'm here with my buddy boy Bailey. He's right down there. You can see him. Hey bud. Hi. Yes, what's going on up here? We're going to be watching episode number 3. It's called Trust Exercises. Yes, we're going to be watching this episode. This one comes after, of course, the pilot, part 1 and 2. And we're going to be getting into this show. So, okay, you guys probably know the routine if you watched, parts 1 and 2 of my commentary of the show already. But if you have not, okay, I'm going to tell you what to do. Below in the video description is a link to my Facebook page. And that will help you out if you are in need of knowing where this episode is to watch, okay? And I say that at the beginnings of all of my commentary videos. So all you got to do is go to my link right there. It's the first one. It'll take you to my Facebook page, and it'll help you out, and you'll be good, set, and ready to go, and we can watch this together, hopefully, and have a fun time, you know? You can listen to my thoughts, you can have your own thoughts, and, I don't know, maybe some of what I say kind of resonates in you, I don't know. Or you totally disagree with me, and that's cool. Both are cool, and you can let me know either way in the comments section. So, okay, by now I'm sure you've gotten it all together, so I'm going to start the episode, and I'm going to get things synced up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start playing, and I'm going to do a count forwards. Like the first several seconds, you'll be able to sync up the episode with mine. My episode is 21 minutes and 27 seconds. So I'm going to hit play, and I'm going to count out loud, you know, the first couple secs, and you'll be able to sync. So here we go. Play. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. So episode 3, Trust Exercises. This is going to be a beginning type episode. After the pilot, or the first couple parts of the introduction of a Transformers series, always comes that episode, that beginning type episode. And a good example that really sticks out in my mind is from Beast Wars. And that episode would be The Web. And it's like, all right, the Beast Wars episodes 1 and 2 just happened, and we're starting this thing up, so let's have that beginning type episode where there's this activity or problem that happens, and there's a couple characters involved, but not everything, you know? Not everything's going on with everybody or something you know what I mean? And I just think of Beast Wars and The Web, where it primarily, it featured Rat Trap and Cheetor and Tarantulas, and it was just it's kind of a simple plot, you know what I mean? What's another good example? I don't know, I just think of Beast Wars. If you have a Transformers example from an early episode, from a show, or just a cartoon show in general, I would really be interested in hearing it, because the beginning of a cartoon is pretty interesting. I'm also kind of reminded of Batman, the animated series. Anyway, here is our little intro, finally. After the pilot happened, we're now in episode 3. We have our little Robots in Disguise intro. Show this character, show that character, Transformers, hoo-ah, Bailey, Sorry, getting carried away. Oh, man. Stay. Thank you. Stasis pods? I bet for the first season of this show, it's going to be primarily hunting down these Decepticon fugitives, the escapees, you know? Stasis pods, and then they're freed, and they're out on the loose, running amok. Meatul! So anyway, this is our team. This is our starting team. Still, I like to call him Roller. Why didn't they call him Roller? I don't know. They call him, well, I mean, his name is Fixit. He fixes things. And you got Bumblebee, you got Sideswipe, Fixit, Strongarm, and Grimlock, who has the Decepticon logo. What's up with that? Speaking of flair, here's my flair. It's a BotCon shirt from, what was it, 2013. 2013 BotCon. It was in California. It was a good one. Met James Horan, played Transformers Prime's Wheeljack, and David Sobolov was there, you know, Prime's Shockwave, Beast Wars, Depth Charge. A lot of voice actors was there, actually. People from Rescue Bots, Transformers Prime. Stephen Bloom was there, of course. He was in both. Anyway, enough of that. Enough of that. So they're after some kind of... Did they say some kind of boat? Something on the sea. Something about the sea. They're after somebody, though. You know, with the information I do have of the show, you know, it's kind of funny how... It's funny. It's almost odd and weird how the Transformers Robots in Disguise 2015 series has a little bit of, you know, a common ground with the 2001 series? Could have been 2001 series, Transformers Robots in Disguise. The first one, in the early 2000s. It was the Autobots, and they transformed in the vehicles like that. But they would be going up against Decepticons, Predacons, whatever. Animal Transformers. And that seems to be kind of the same thing here. Now, I don't know if all of the Decepticons are going to be transforming into animal-type robots, you know, that kind of thing. I don't know that. But I have seen some images and some previews, yada yada, and it seems to be the trend of it. And I think we're about to meet our next one here, our next Decepticon-type character. I don't think they announced his name yet. I think that's Hammerstrike. I'll say his name now. Hammerstrike, I believe, is this character's name. Right here. This boat. Sounds about right. Like a boat, hammerhead, shark kind of thing. Arr! I'm a boat, Decepticon! Arr! Rah, 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 rah. I don't know what's up with that. Hey, ever since part 1, I should have looked it up during the breaks. I don't know who came after the Terrorcons in Generation 1. Remember I was talking about that? What was that? Yeah, that's definitely Hammerstrike. You know, I'm kind of surprised with myself. Maybe because I'm not taking this too seriously. That's another point I wanted to hit on the head. Back in the day, us Beast War fans, we loved our Beast Wars so much that when Beast Machines came out, it was like it was a dagger in the heart. And I feel like a lot of hardcore fans with Transformers Prime is going to feel that way about this show. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, this is a Decepticon character, I believe. His name is Steeljaw. I'll tell you that. And actually, you might recognize his voice. I've mentioned some voice actors, not all, but yeah. I don't have to mention everybody, but that's Troy Baker. Troy Baker, he's everywhere. He's attached to everything, especially video games. But that is definitely Troy Baker's voice. I'll name a couple. Joel in The Last of Us, Snow in the Final Fantasy 13 series. Was there anything else? Oh yeah, a million other things. You might have your own. Go ahead, name one. But he's in just about everything. He's in this, Transformers Robots in Disguise, as the Decepticon Steeljaw. And, well, we can talk a bit about him. So, he's like a wolf. He looks... first impressions, guys? I already told you, they're going to be kind of all animal type of robots, right? They're going to be kind of animalistic. I told you. So he's like a wolf creature. Something like that. Seemed like it. I don't know. He hasn't transformed yet, so. So we kind of have like two things going on right now. Bumblebee's checking out the boat pirate shark, Decepticon. How dare you! Here's how my brain works. I totally flash back to Rocko's Modern Life, where, anyone remember that one? Hammer Strike. I'm flashing back to Rocko's Modern Life, and that was a phrase in the first, like, season. It used to be so funny to me when I used to watch that as a kid. There was, like, that big fat elephant, or no, hippopotamus lady that would grab Rocko and go, how dare you, and then just, like, smack him around or something. And one time Rocko got, like, stuck in between her cleavage, and, oh, man. You know, after Ren and Stimpy, Rocko's Modern Life was up there in the kind of adult innuendo type level with the adult themes and all that kind of thing. What a great cartoon. Oh, let's not get into that. I don't want to say how, like, cartoons used to be better, but they were, and I'm not here to put this down, and I don't think I have been. So, first it was the bird, and now it's the little fish. Bailey, hi. Hi, bud. Bailey, what do you think? How dare you! Hammer Strike. Hey, speaking of voices, by the way. Who's that? You might not be able to hear it. David K? Bailey? Is that you? Man, very tight joints. Dead End, my favorite Stunticon. Yeah, I like Dead End. I like Generation 1 Dead End. He was always like, so what? Who cares? Oh, you're trying to race me? So beat me. I don't care. He had kind of a, I mean, back in the day in Generation 1, it was hard to give all those characters such personalities, right? You know what I mean? But Dead End, in particular, you know, and there was a bunch of Stunticons, you had to give them a quick personality. All right, let's make this one crazy. Let's make this one laid back. Blah, blah, blah. Quick. Get the toys. Get toys. Sell. Ah! But, you know, Dead End was funny. And he was very doomy, gloomy. Even in Five Faces of Darkness, I believe he got some lines, right? He got some lines, we're doomed. Either way, we're doomed. We're going to run out of energy. We're going to get blown to bits by whoever that is up there. Either way, we're doomed. Believe that was Dead End. But anyway, back to this. I hate to get off topic, but I just can't help it. That's supposed to be ironic, right? That Fixit needs a little bit of fixing. So, what did we miss? Come on, nothing important. I'm talking about way more interesting things. So I think Grimlock was a little bit too headstrong. Remember, he wound up on the ocean floor there when he was with Bumblebee fighting Hammer Strike. And yeah, I don't think I'm wrong about that. I can barely tell that that's David K, to be honest. But that is David K. Interesting. Teamy McTeamwork. Bailey. Oh, man. So, okay, what are they doing now? What are they up to, Bailey? Skid marks? Oh, dear. Hey, camera, focus. How you doing? It's nighttime. Got my show light on. I get a lot of good natural light in this room, actually. Too bad it's not day. So let's see. Yeah, Strongarm stumbled upon her own problem. Oh, that is so Troy Baker. Hello, I'm a wolf-type Decepticon. I'm so soft-spoken and intelligent-sounding and elegant. Hello. I kind of sound and act like Knockout from Transformers Prime. Well, what happened to Knockout? Newest Autobot recruit, right? He was kind of like with the Autobots at the end of that, right? I'm not trying to double-cross you at all with my smooth talking. He's too cool. Surely not you. But, you know, honestly, this version of Sideswipe isn't that annoying. I mean, you know, you could relate him to Cheetor or Hotshot or... Oh, who else? Who else has played the young character like that? Smokescreen in Transformers Prime, maybe? You know, he's one of those, right? Smokescreen, Hotshot, Cheetor, You know, I am a little surprised with how this isn't as terrible as I thought it would be. But at the same time, I'm very much not taking this serious. Well, not too seriously. I went into it not expecting like, oh, this is gonna be so good. You know what? I kind of did that. I kind of had a little bit of a problem with that going into a Transformers cartoon with too much expectations. And I'm not saying this one was terrible, but I kind of made that mistake in Transformers Animated. I'm not saying that was horrible, but you know what? After watching the promo, and that promo really pumped everyone up. Remember it aired at BotCon, I believe, first. And I saw the leaked video. You know, I saw the uploaded video of it. Like, you might be seeing that while watching my commentary. It's a trick. He's too cool. So it looks like Sideswipe is trying to get in on, you know, he's going undercover, kind of trying to sniff out what the deal is. So what do you think of Steeljaw? Is he too... Is he too furry-like? Does that make sense? Oh, a big old foxy wolf Decepticon transformer. Yeah, brother. I do know a little bit about this character Steeljaw, but I don't want to... We don't have to get into all that. It's not really much. But apparently Steeljaw is like one of the mainer type characters of the Decepticon forces, basically. Seems to be. Oh, I can see Steeljaw attracting a fan base of Transformer fans. Like, Knockout. Transformers Prime, I kind of got the impression that a lot of people were like gaga over Knockout. Seemed to me. So Strongarm. We've never had a strong arm character in the Transformers worlds before, have we? Is this our first strong arm type character? It's so hard to keep track of all these names. It really is. There could have... Oh, there very much could have been. I don't think it was some female Autobot, though. I don't think so. If there has been. I wonder why they wanted to create a new female Autobot character, then. They just came out with a... they just had a couple of toys, female Autobot toys. You know, they're not going with RC. What about one that exists already? Oh. Bring back Alita 1. Alita 1. Nah. What about Chromia? Or, I don't know. What about Slipstream? my fiance is a big Slipstream fan. The War for Cybertron version of Slipstream, which is, it's barely anything, really. And there was a Slipstream version in Transformers Animated. Version of Starscream, right? You don't want to know what part, right? Yeah, I was talking about Transformers Animated and perhaps being a little disappointed, but I have seen a big chunk of Transformers Animated. So, the jig is up. Hey, Steeljaw, let's see you transform here. Let's. What do you got here? Rawr, rawr. Hey, you know, Bailey, you're kind of a little like Steeljaw. And you know, sorry, chair noise. I don't know. I apologize for my chair noise because I'm crazy. But Bailey, do you think you're anything like Steeljaw? You kind of got that like wolf, like, you know, with the ears and you got the tail, right? Look, check it out, Bailey. What's that? Right there. Oh no, Steeljaw. So apparently Steeljaw, Transformers Robots in Disguise, Steeljaw has had 3 versions of his toys released already, or at least created. I don't know if they're all out, the 2015 ones, but I do know there's 3 versions. Yeah, I looked it up. I'm crazy. I do kind of look some of this stuff up, man, let me tell you. I don't know if I'm interested in collecting the 2015 Robots in Disguise line at all. I mean, it would be cool to collect all the Combiner Wars, but I wish I collected all of the Generations. You know how many of the Generations toy line has been released? Hundreds of dollars. Oh man, thousands would have went into it. I think I could like Steeljaw as a character. I can see people like groaning and shrugging and rolling their eyes, but you know, why don't we? Let's give him a chance, you know. Good intel, newbies. Oh dear. Let's give Steeljaw a chance to be our Decepticon guy here. You know what I mean? Let's give him a shot before we write him off, because he might look a little too like furry, cutie, kind of, I don't know. You know what I mean? Let's give him a shot. You know, because Bailey, let me look at Bailey. You wouldn't write this guy off, would you? Hey, bud. How you doing? Bailey, when are they going to have a BotCon in Pennsylvania? More in particular, near Philly. I think I did miss... You know, he did transform Steeljaw, didn't he? Man, that episode went really quick. I've done 3. When is episode 4 out? At some point. So when episode 4 is out, I think I might make this a series, guys. I might make this an ongoing... You know, I do random cartoons. If you look at my playlist, it's in the video description, you can see I've done some Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and I did an episode of Pokemon, and you know, I really want to tackle a lot of my favorites from my childhood. I'm 31 years old. I was born in 1983, and I want to tackle like G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero. As you can tell, I'm a big old school Transformers fan. Generation 1, Beast Wars, Boppity Bop, and you know, just so many of the older stuff and some obscure stuff too, and interesting stuff. And you know, there's so many interesting and cool cartoons out there. But you know, I'm thinking I might make this a series where every week an episode, or I don't know how many, but episodes will come out of the Transformers Robots in Disguise 2015 series. And how about how about we watch and I kind of check it out each and every episode, every week, or every, you know, whenever they're released. It could be fun, Bailey, and we can see how this series progresses. We can see how this series goes. My first impressions, my final thoughts, well, at least after 3 episodes of this show, is, you know what? I didn't go into this show with high expectations. In fact, I went in with low expectations. It was kind of the opposite of Transformers Animated. I saw that promo and trailer or whatever, and I was like, oh, wow, dude, this is pretty... This looks pretty... It's like kind of old schoolish, and, you know, the animation's kind of cool. And, yeah, it looks different a little bit animation-wise at the same time as well, but man, I'm real excited about this. And then it came out, and I was like... I don't know, I was like frustrated. I don't know. Yeah, but with this, I was just like, oh, this is just going to be silly. Yeah. I'll watch episode 1. I'm sure it'll be just ridiculous. Kind of stupid, really. But you know what? It's kind of fun. It's very light, and, you know, why not? You know, I said this in part 1. We all have our favorite, and just as long as each and every one of us fans have our favorite series, whatever that may be, I think that's good enough. So they can keep on making version after version. You know, that's what it's all about. And, yeah, let's watch episode 4 together. I will post that. I'll watch it and post it, and we can all check it out as soon as it's available. So, guys, there you go. I'm going to call it a wrap here. I hope you enjoyed these first 3 episodes, and I hope a lot of new people kind of bumped into this in my little commentary vids. Hello, new people. How many new people are there? Can I get a hello? I'm new. And, all right, that's all. So, I'm going to call it a wrap right here, guys. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed these videos, you know, give them a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And leave me those comments. Tell me what you think about Bailey and the new Transformers Robots in Disguise cartoon show. So, I'm Dave the Usher, and we'll see ya. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bailey. Look at this. Transformer Bailey. It's drag strip. It's drag strip. I didn't really totally like drag strip from the Decepticons. I don't know. I didn't like the yellow. I'm not into the yellow Transformer. You know what I mean? Except for Bumblebee.